Yo, what's going on, guys? We're back with another video, and right here we have a good one for you guys. Playing with my friend Wade. Funny thing about this thing is we actually both went to the regionals in Pasadena. I ended up getting top 27, and then he ended up getting top 28. And the cool thing about it is we, like, throughout the whole event, we were literally had the same record. We were like right next to each other the whole way. And we were just hoping that we don't get paired up, and thankfully we ended up not getting paired up with each other. And then throughout the whole event we were just, chilling and then playing right next to each other, so it was pretty cool. This is a very good law player, and definitely have something, planned for you guys over here. Swing 5, he ends up taking it. Put down a curly. Make a top 5, see what we get. Play buggy, get buggy. And then I'll probably play it. Look at top 5 again. So with the rise of law happening in this meta, ZORO is definitely going to be a good pick to kind of counteract that. But I'm still unsure if I want to bring that to Pasadena. The two decks I'm kind of stuck on right now is either ZORO and law. And this video is going to definitely allow you guys to kind of see how the matchup gets played against ZORO as law. Definitely not easy. I think this is like law's hardest matchup. Swing 5 with buggy. Buggy is honestly the MVP of this matchup right here. Can swing 5 nonstop. He has a hard time getting rid of it because most of his characters are slash, unless he wants to swing with it with like Nami or Otama, but even then that's a little hard to do with all the Dawn commitment. Swing 6, he's thinking about it, he ends up just taking it. Play 2 for curly. Look at top 5. Ideally in this matchup it's actually good to get the Marco earlier on, but later on if you don't put it on curve, it's kind of hard to put it down just because the tempo is so slow if ever they do rush you with like a good shambles turn. Plays Bonnie. Gets ZORO. Shambles turn, we'll use 2 to pay for it. Pick up the Brook. Good idea. Give himself a 2k counter. Pick up Bonnie, put down ZORO. And he will swing 6 with his ZORO. And I just 2k. So he has 1 Dawn up. This actually looks like a pretty good board state for law. Usually being able to shambles into this kind of board is always pretty good. Place 1 for Izo. Automatically pick up Marco, but I'm kind of iffy on putting it down this turn just because, like I said, the tempo is kind of slow, and then if I put it down, he can potentially game me. Swing with ZORO, swing with law, restand, swing again, and then once I'm at 0 life, it's basically GG's and it's over with since I don't have blockers. So I'm kind of like thinking about my turn here, see what I want to do. Swing 5 to his leader. He happily just blocks it. Honestly, this is one of the things that I wait for. Like, if I swing low and then they block it, it helps me kind of just abuse it if they block too early. I'll use Gordon. I'll swing 4 to it. And most definitely, he doesn't want to block or counter this just because I have like 4 bodies that can swing into it, right, without any Dawn investment. But I think it was a misplay for me because I shouldn't have put the 1 Dawn on my leader. I think the most optimal thing to do there was just swing 3, and then once it dies, right, or if he counters it, then that's fine, and then I could just use the Marco in order to kill off something else, right? It gives me a big threat on the board. But I ended up just fire fisting. Took out the ZORO and also the blocker. just so I could go for more lethal next turn. Uses Bonnie. Picks up a blocker law. Good hit. Thinking about his turn here. Played our starter Nami. Swings 3 into Curly. Yep. Don't want to toss out a counter. Play down a Brook. Put 2 to his leader. Use 2 to Shambles. Put down a blocker law. Put down a ZORO. He's swinging. He actually swings 6. He forgot to put the Nami Dawn, so he swings 6. So usually at these events, it's fine. Swing 7. Obviously, I take that one. So right now I'm at 2 life. I'm getting close to kind of just getting killed too. So it's a little kind of risky for me, especially since I only have small bodies on the board, right? Put 1 to my leader. Definitely gonna try to push this turn. So I'll swing 5 to leader. Let's see what he ends up doing. Yep. Tosses out a Bonnie. He's most likely planning to defend all his bodies here and go for game next turn. So we'll see what we can do, try to extract as much information as we can. I'll swing another 5. But this time to ZORO. Just because I know I'm not going to be able to end him. Ends up blocking it. I'll happily take that. And just the same thing, you know, block too early, abuse the Otama, use 1 for Otama, reduce it. And now I could just swing to it without any commitment. I know he has 1 Dawn up, so he most likely has like Rad Beam or Guard Point. I'll start off swinging 4, see what he ends up giving me. Tosses out a 2K. I'll swing 6 into it. He Rad Beams it. That's alright. I'll play 1 for Buggy. I actually have a Fire Fist in hand already here, so it's the perfect Fire Fist target. Got to get rid of his hand and just be able to Fire Fist it, right? Because if I just Fire Fisted, he'd have that Rad Beam still, he'd have that 2K, have the Bonnie. So extracted the value and also just killed off his threats. Definitely what I want to see. And I'll just pass turn, leave 1 Dawn up. Definitely his only outs here is like go for my game here. Unless he has like the nuts on his like what, 3 cards in hand. Plays down a Brook. Puts down a Brook. Puts 2 to starter Nami. Swings 3 into Curly the Dawn. I just let it die. We were talking about this game too actually. He should have swung into Buggy. And if that was the case, I might have countered it. Definitely gives me more thought into like if I want to counter with it or not, right? But Curly definitely can just die. Swing 7. I'll just take it. He only has 1 card in hand, so I'm happily just taking these hits, honestly. Oh, excuse me. Ends up swinging and then I just take it. I think I had like a Machino or something like that in hand. Definitely don't want to get rid of it, especially if I know I'm just going to have to go for game next turn. So here I'm kind of just mathing out, see what I need to do here. I think he has like 2 cards in hand. So definitely lethal is the option here. mapping out my dawns. So here I'm gonna start by swinging 7 with Buggy. See if he wants to. He ends up taking it. I'll swing another 7. See what he gives me. Tosses out 2 cards. So now I know he only has 1 card in hand. The max potential counter he has is like 7k. So if I'm able to swing 7-7, it's basically GG's. Swing 7 with Buggy, put down Machino, swing 7. That's the Machino that I ended up not using the counter with. So it definitely came clutch on that game. And yeah, good little gameplay for you guys here. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And we'll be ending up going to Pasadena. So if you guys end up going, you guys see us, you know, and just say hi, say what's up. And yeah, we'll see you guys on the next one. Thank you guys for watching.